Hey guys, before we get things rolling, I just wanted to let you know that we're doing a bit of a promotion with the folks here at Flock Designs. They make this fun little pithy shirt as well as a bunch of other stuff. They got mugs and stuff like that. So if you order with the promo code popcorn15, you get 15% off, and then we get a little piece of that. Helps support the show. So yeah, that'd be great. I'll throw their info down in the show notes, and enjoy. Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to another installment of Ticket Stubs and Popcorn. I am Frank.
And I'm Peter.
He's Peter. Today we are going to be talking about Kristen Bell. She's pretty cool.
Bell.
So
very good.
I know you want to bring up a topic of discussion for later, but I want to thank these fine folks for liking and subscribing and hitting the little bell, and check out the podcast and Twitter and all that good stuff.
We appreciate the support.
Go for it.
Yeah, I had a question. I think we've danced around certain aspects of this question, but I don't think we've really asked this specific question. Is there a television program, or was there one, either way, that you would have liked or would like to see made into a movie? Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Something to think about.
Yeah, that's good. All right, that's cool. I'm going to start talking about Kristen Bell. So she's a delight. She really is. She's really fun. So I'm going to start with Veronica Mars. Both the TV show and the movie.
Yeah,
what I kind of liked about the Veronica Mars stuff was that it was almost a lighter, more fun Buffy the Vampire Slayer. You know, because here's
a good
this
way of looking at it.
Yeah, so here's this, spunky teenager, and she's, she's got skills, and I mean, Buffy had some magic going on too. But and she's got her group of friends, and they're very, very similar in that way. But I thought that
as a core.
Whereas Buffy's was a little darker, often, and sometimes Buffy went really, really dark.
Oh, very dark.
I thought that Veronica Mars was a lot lighter more often.
Yeah.
So I really like her in that, and I'm glad that they did a movie, and I thought the movie was fun, and it was a good extension. Sometimes it's funny that we're going to talk about like TV shows, movies,
I thought about
but because sometimes they're done badly. And it's just like, oh wow, look at this awful money
and
grab.
Especially with Veronica Mars, it was a little bit of time afterward, but it was the appropriate amount of time when they said where the movie did take place that many years after the TV show.
So that was nice. Good. They didn't try to shoehorn it.
Do something.
Like, be younger or whatever.
Yeah.
So I really, really, really liked her in that. I also really liked her in Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yes.
That was such a great, funny movie.
Was it? Yeah.
And she is such a jackass in that. She really is. She's not nice at all, which is really kind of cool to see her like that, because she always has such a nice,
like a little squeaky clean
demeanor. Yeah, exactly. She's always playing kind of a nicer person.
Yes,
and
definitely nicer than Sarah Marshall.
Yeah, so to see her doing Sarah Marshall, I thought was a lot of fun, a real lot of fun. So I thought that was really, really cool.
That was a good supporting cast too.
Yeah, it was really good. There was a lot of good stuff going in there. And what's funny is, like, oftentimes when I think of that movie, I think of like Mila Kunis and that big oafish dude who's the lead, whose name I can never remember.
I can't either. How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
Guy.
So
one of them.
But I keep wanting to call him. I keep wanting to call him Eric for some reason.
I want to go with Jason Alexander, and I know that's not right.
No. Anyway, so big old diss to that guy.
And Russell Brand.
So Russell Brand
was kind of falling off. Well, I'm not going to say
he's
falling off.
No.
He's come back, but
shows
in
up.
a different
Yeah, he shows up. You see him in
Right.
like podcasts and stuff.
Podcasts
He'll do
mostly.
comedy stuff.
Yeah.
He's funny. So yeah, forgetting Sarah Marshall, I thought she was really great.
Yes.
It wasn't too over the top. It wasn't too much of her.
Yeah.
It was like just right at the right times. It
gone
could have been
crazy.
overdone.
It didn't do
and
that.
It didn't. So, and I thought she was the perfect person for it. So that was really, really fun. But my next one, my absolute 100% favorite role of Kristen Bell has got to be in that TV show, The Good Place.
Yes.
Did you see that?
No, I haven't followed the series, but
God.
I know of it.
It is so great. And it really is one of those shows where you are invested in people, and it really tricks you at times.
It's a whole other universe, right?
Oh, it
that
is.
Sort of thing.
I don't even want to say.
Yeah.
So it's and it's a show that really makes you think. It really does, because you're watching the show and it's funny and it does some funny stuff and all that, and then it's really got you thinking about some pretty heavy philosophical things. It really, really is really well done the way they do it, because it's not over the top. I want to use the word pedantic. Is that the right word? Where it's over, like trying to teach you too much. Yeah. So, but it really does make you think, and it was a lot of fun. It was just great, and there were, by the end of it, there's a couple of tearjerker moments in there where people just realize that they have to go do their thing, and it's the right thing for them, regardless of what it means for their, interactions with other people. It really is a lot of fun and very, very thought provoking. I think so. It's quite good.
Yeah, I never saw it. My wife was watching it. And I know she enjoyed it. And she also liked Veronica Mars as the TV series, so she used to watch that one.
And Ted Danson is
Ted Danson.
He's just, you know what, there are actors like that have been around forever, like TV actors.
Yeah.
And like some have managed to like land a good show, and then they land another great show. Yeah. And then it's like they land another great show. It's just like, wow, like
how lucky that's pretty good.
You've got people like Elizabeth Moss, who did she did Mad Men,
right?
And she was in West Wing a little bit. She was in and Handmaid's Tale. And and you got Rob Lowe, who West Wing and Parks and Recreation, and he had a whole movie career.
Yeah.
So, and I think he did another TV show that I didn't watch. But anyway, Kristen Bell in The Good Place, really, really
very
fun,
good,
really fantastic,
very good.
She actually plays a bit of a bitch in that as well. So, just to throw that in.
I am. I agree on two of yours.
Okay.
So
which ones?
We'll do Veronica Mars first. Because my wife was a fan of the show. I didn't really watch the show much, but I saw the movie, which is kind of a funny way to get into that one.
Yeah.
But I caught that one, which is, I don't know, like 6-7 years after like the final episode maybe, and it's in there like that. The interesting is that although it's in a fictional city, it's kind of representing here in San Diego.
Okay.
So there's a lot of filming that was in different parts. Yeah.
That I didn't know.
Yeah. And so stuff kind of, it's never mentioned because it is a fictional thing, but there's a lot of location stuff. Yeah. Especially with some of the universities. I think they did a few on the different campuses. But so there's that one. You had used a good way to describe it when you talked about like a lighter version of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I also thought of it as a nicer, more well-rounded, updated version of Nancy Drew.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
because it's still got a little bit of, this serious things are going on, obviously, but it's not like dark and heavy all the
Right.
time. There's things that need to be
Very
solved.
few times in Veronica Mars was like a portal to hell going to open up. And
Yes, exactly.
something
Or she
died.
died and then comes back to
Yeah.
life again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. So I enjoyed
Right.
Veronica Mars. The other one that I agreed with you is Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Great movie.
Yeah, and of course she's Sarah Marshall, and it's wonderful in that one because it doesn't play out exactly like you think. You know what
Jason
I mean?
Segel.
Jason Segel.
Jason Segel, everybody. So
Yeah.
if you hung on long enough, I did think of it.
Very cute.
See, there are payoffs if you watch all the show.
Which makes it even a little more confusing if you think about
Right.
what his name was on How I Met Your Mother. It was Marshall. This is Sarah Marshall.
Yeah. Wow.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
I had you on that one, didn't
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
you definitely got me wondering.
I? So in Forgetting Sarah Marshall, goes to forget her, and of course, nope,
No,
There
she's
she
right
is.
there. We're their new dude.
with their new dude, and that all opens up into other stuff, and it's a
great.
fun one,
Yeah.
and she's just not very nice though.
No.
And it's good to see a little bit of teeth on her in that
Yeah.
one. It's kind of just, my third pick, where she also has some teeth into her, but it's used in a completely different way, is in Frozen, where she gets to sing.
And she's fantastic.
Very good. And I can imagine, I don't know anything behind the scenes, but I could just imagine her going into this thinking, boy, the other female lead is Idina Menzel, an old
she's
pro from way back,
Exactly.
had great training all through her stage, musical
Yeah.
career, but also a lot of Disney movies under her belt singing, and so you gotta
wonder if that was a little intimidating.
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
it. So, but she's great in it.
Yeah,
She's
she really
great
is.
in it. And the wonderful thing about her character, Anna, she's the younger of the two sisters, so she's not the heir apparent. Is that her older sister is the one with the special powers. Whether it's used for good or bad or confusing or whatever, she doesn't have special powers, but she's the one, just by her own determination and heroic actions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a great little story. Two sisters. This family. She obviously has to save the country as well. She's ready and willing to take a bullet
Yeah,
if she has to.
she's
So,
great in that.
yeah.
It's great. It's a great job, voice acting and the singing. I never knew that she was much of a singer.
I didn't
before
either,
that.
to be honest.
It was a nice
I
surprise.
didn't either.
Yeah, it was good.
Wonderful, dramatic, but comedic actor as well.
Yeah,
And,
she's funny.
yeah.
Yeah, she was funny in Chips as well. She had like a little
Yeah.
bit in Chips because
Yeah.
her hubby was in that. So,
Yeah. As a matter of fact, when we were doing research for this one, I also found out that she was in Zootopia, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, what role was she in Zootopia? She had like 2 words in the whole thing, but she got to play a sloth at the DMV because she has this love for sloths. So they reached out and asked her if she wanted to play.
you're going to love something.
Yeah, why not, right?
All right, so that's
a great,
that's cool.
a great
She's
little
good.
actor. And the
She's
reason I
great.
say little is because she is a petite woman.
Yeah. So, and
Wonderful.
she's got a movie coming out this
There is something
this
coming
week. God, I wish I could remember the name of it. I saw a trailer for it, and I'm sorry, but I will flash it across
Probably
the
as
bottom.
Jason Segel.
No, I think it's with Vince Vaughn.
I think it is.
So
I know what I can't
I
think
will.
of it.
I will find that and I will put it up right about
Yeah, maybe
now.
here somewhere.
So. So I was thinking about your question about movies that I would or
A TV show.
that I would like to see as a movie.
Yeah.
You know, it's so often done badly.
It is.
I can't really. I know that show Community, which I liked quite a bit, was going to do something, was going to do a movie, but like, it was like 6 seasons in a movie, and but like, okay, it ends up being like a really long episode.
Yes.
I mean, like, it was great to see a Simpsons movie, but it was also just a really long Simpsons episode.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
I'm gonna say I don't really, even something that's like long gone. I can't really think of anything that I would want to see on a big screen. I mean, and even like newer stuff, like Mandalorian is great, but I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Episodically and as a TV show. So I just my answer is going to be I don't have anything. That I'm jonesing to see done as a movie. What about you?
Well, I was thinking it definitely happens, and like
It happens,
like
but
we
it's
were saying,
it's
it's a lot of times
more
it's just,
often unsuccessful.
it's just not good. Whether it's I don't know continuity or the timing of it, or just it's it made me think because we were prepping for Kristen Bell, and that was the Veronica Mars question or my choice that was leading me in that direction. Thinking, is there anything out there that you wouldn't mind seeing?
Yeah,
or even earlier.
Well, it would end up being, if it was something older, it would have to be them sort of coming back. It's like ends up being a reunion thing, blah blah blah. And the way like streaming is now, something like that would end up just getting thrown onto a streaming service, hour and a half, quick bang, and it doesn't feel like you're going to the movies to see a movie adaptation of a TV show. So, I really don't see it. I can't think of anything that I would need.
Back in the day when it was on TV. Not like now to try to do something going back. But Kung Fu, that TV series from the middle 70s, I think that one may have been able to handle, say, an hour and 45.
If they had done
like that.
But you know what?
But it would have had to have been back then.
Right. But that movie, the story of that movie, would have been everything that leads up to him coming to America. So you do like a prequel.
Well, some of that's in the series.
Yeah, I know, and that's what I think that's kind of interesting. But because then if you do a movie of him in the States, it's just a really long episode.
It's just
of stuff
the same
we've already
thing
seen,
done over
and quite frankly, every episode of that show is the same episode for the most part.
Yeah, I know. A lot has happened. A lot of similar things are happening.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah.
So let's recap. You had Veronica Mars, and you had Forgetting Sarah Marshall, and you had that other thing that she was in.
Little Disney.
Yeah, Frozen. And
we duplicated two of them, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Veronica Mars, and then the one that we didn't have agreed on. I did Frozen, and you had the TV show The Good Place.
Yeah, quite good.
Yeah.
Let's do the bucket.
Quite good place.
Quite good. The quite good place.
Yeah. It's also the quiet place. Because the quiet place is different.
All right.
What do we got?
Cool. It actually works out really well.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
It does, doesn't it?
I know, it really does. It really does. Anyway, that really does work out really well given what we've done here today. So thanks everybody for watching and liking and subscribing and getting involved and checking out Instagram and all that good stuff. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Take care.